guys, my name is Thalia Rose and welcome to my channel. So I was tagged by the lovely ModernBudgetCurl to do the best tips on how to live on less and save more money tag. So I will be leaving Maria's links down below, so please make sure to check her out. So the first question is, what are the most important frugal things you do every day to save money? And for me, that would be prepping my breakfast and lunch for work. So let me tell you, if I don't do these the night before or Sunday night, I'm off for the entire week. This will help me from stopping by and picking something up for breakfast or for lunch or anything like that. So for me, the most important thing is making sure that I'm prepping breakfast and lunch. The next question is, what is your best strategy for saving on utilities? Now for me, the biggest one is the AC. I don't turn it on during the day. We only turn it on at night, so we turn it on about an hour or so before we go to bed. And in extreme cases where it's really hot, we live in Georgia, so it can get extremely hot here and humid and gross. So there are a couple of times where we will turn on the AC. Other than that, no, it only comes on at night. And if during the day we get warm, then we have like a standing fan or like the ceiling fans going at all times. And the biggest one is if I'm not using it, it's off. That's lights, the TV, everything has to be off. So sometimes I'll just be chilling in my living room and it's dark, and I'll just open the blinds up to get some light in to do some reading or something like that. If you're not using it, it definitely needs to be turned off. The next one is, what is your best tip for saving money on household and food items? So for me, household specifically, I buy that stuff in bulk. So like my paper towels, my toilet paper, some of my cleaning products, I go ahead and do that in bulk only because I find that I tend to run through them a lot more quickly if I just buy them for whether it's like the week or 2 weeks or whatever it is. If I buy just like not necessarily like the individual, but like a smaller quantity, I tend to run through that a lot. So I just recently ran out of paper towels and I had the bulk set, I don't know, probably for like almost 3 months. So that's why I like buying them in bulk. It's just a lot easier for me. So for me, household items I do buy in bulk, especially if I can find them on clearance or on a sale, go ahead and stock up on those. Now for groceries, I actually don't buy in bulk only because it's only myself and my boyfriend, so I don't want to have all this food because it'll end up going to waste. So the biggest ways that I save money there is go in with a list. I've talked about this before. You need to have your list planned out so that way you're not just grabbing random stuff like those Oreos or whatever it is. Stick to your list and you'll be able to save money. Also making sure that you're budgeting for that grocery trip, knowing how much you're gonna spend. I walk around Walmart with my phone as a calculator and I'm putting in everything as I'm buying it. And yeah, sometimes I'll add a couple of things that I don't need, not on the list. But if it ends up putting me over my budget, then I'll just go ahead and put them back. It's not a big deal. And this tip doesn't help you when you buy the groceries per se, but it's like post buying. I use the Walmart savings catcher. Now it's not a lot of money that you're getting back, but it is something. I think I have like $10 or so on there, and I'm just going to keep saving that amount and then use it up at the end of the year where there are a lot more holidays. That way I can use that towards buying anything that's needed for any holiday parties that come up. Question number 4 is best tips to save on clothes. Now I really don't buy clothes that often. I'm more of like a sneaker tennis shoe type of person, but for clothes specifically, when I do buy them, I go to the outlet malls. I found for me they're just better prices there. And what I try to do is kind of sync it with the end of a season. So let's say the end of the summer season is coming up a couple of weeks after it's over. I go to the outlet mall and kind of stock up on things that I'll need next season. And also Georgia's pretty warm, so you can still wear that into certain parts of fall. So I'll just go ahead and stock up on things at the end of the season since they're priced really well. And of course, shop the clearance. It's a pain in the butt, to be honest, to be sifting through clothes. Like you're like, oh no, I don't like that. Oh, what is this? But you end up finding some really great deals. And the next one is, what is your best strategy to pay down your debt or save money? So right now I'm on baby step number 2, so it's really pretty much the paying debt off, but I am saving for my trip to Italy next year and a couple of other things that I have. My number 1 tip is creating a budget. This will help you understand where you're at and where your money's going, what you're paying for, and how you can save. Of course, paying in cash. Now for me, I didn't really like this concept at first, I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, oh, I don't wanna carry cash, it's just a pain in the butt, I'm gonna lose it, blah, 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 whatever else. But it's definitely helped me save my pocket money because I don't want to spend it. It's like, okay, cool, $50 here, sweet, just swipe your card. Move on with your life. But when you're paying in cash and you actually have to give something up, you're like, no, why? So I definitely recommend paying in cash. Another big tip is definitely be realistic. Don't expect to create a budget and say, I'm never going to spend any money again, because that's the quickest way you're going to set yourself up for failure. Include fun day trips, or, go to the amusement park, or give yourself some money to go shopping. Being realistic about your shopping habits is what's going to help you understand what type of budget that you need. Don't restrict yourself to something that you're not going to enjoy and you're not going to want to follow. That's the biggest thing. You have to make sure that what you're creating is going to work out for you. So if you have to give yourself $20 to spend, then give yourself $20 to spend if that's going to keep you from spending $200 another day. Number 6 is share one thing that you do to save money that nobody else knows. Now, that's kind of weird. I do kind of talk about what I do, whether it's here on YouTube or on Instagram, but I don't think I've ever talked about this. I actually have a journal that I have on me at all times, and it actually started off as my budgeting journal, I guess you could say. I'd always create my budget in there, but now what I do is I kind of create any goals that I have for myself. So whether it's paying something off, or goals for the future, whether it's going to Italy or buying a camera, or just saving $200, whatever it is, I kind of jot it down, kind of give myself ideas, motivate myself to reach those goals. So I guess that is one thing that I do. It's really nice. It's just kind of, my personal journal, so I can see where I'm struggling, where I'm succeeding, and just kind of put into perspective all the work that I've done. And the last question is, how important is saving money to you? Like Maria mentioned in her video, I'm also a child of immigrants. And let me tell you, I'm going to try to say this without crying, because my parents sacrificed a lot. They did everything to give my sisters and I the world, and it's just important for me to be able to be financially stable, to be able to take them and do fun experiences that maybe we weren't able to do back then. I'm extremely proud of everything they've done, everything they've taught us, and I just want to make sure that I can give them something back to show them how much I appreciate all the hard work they did to make sure that we had everything we wanted. So those are my best tips on how to live on less and save more money. Thank you, Maria, once again for tagging me. I had such a fun time filming this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!